Hello all, and hope you're doing well. So you heard a little bit of the guitar being played before this part of it. And just for note, I did actually change it, the strings. And so what you heard there was some playing with a set of the Ernie Ball Earthwood Phosphor Bronze Alloy Medium Lights. I will go into that in a little bit here. So thank you again for watching my, let's see, I got this in February, back when I had longer hair, as you can notice probably. And so, Washburn Bella Tono S9V. And so, I've had it since about February 1st. I made the last payment on this, again, through the Amazon Canada payment plan, which was, I think it was around $140 down. And then I had 5 payments of $80. So my last payment was at the beginning of the month. So I've had the guitar since then, and I've, as you can tell by the smudging, I have actually played it. It's sat most of its life back over there on the one power lift chair that I have beside my futon. And so I'm going to talk about it a little bit here on my thoughts on this. Initially, when I got this guitar, I was a little disappointed because of all the reviews I had been reading on it. And basically all the reviews were saying was that it was a very underrated guitar. And again, I'll default back to, again, how the guitar came to me. Again, chipping the headstock, you can see it right there just at the peak. So it has a slight chip out there. The nut was actually not even glued into place, or there was so little glue there that it was barely being held into place. On the heel, well, you can kind of see here how there's a little bit of a finishing buildup. I actually took it upon myself to take some of that finish out in a way, and as you can see, I still got to properly fix that, as I got it almost flush now and how it should be properly looking at its finish. And the other biggest issue this guitar had was crazy fret sprout on the fret tips. And if I didn't have the bit of knowledge that I did, I probably would have never been able to do it myself. I would have had to have gone to a guitar luthier or someone who knew how to do fret ends and have them do it. But luckily enough, I had the tools and the knowledge to actually dress the fret ends myself. I also needed to do a slight fretboard take the frets down a little bit. They seem to be a little out of the whack, So once I did that, and based on before those things, any other normal person should have returned this guitar for a $400 Canadian guitar, which would be probably around $320-ish US. There's definitely other makers out there that have a better finished instruments, but at the end of the day, you're getting unique woods, the unique vine inlay that isn't actually like some like sticker inlay. It's actually inlays of wood. Overall, the guitar, as it would have came from me from Amazon, should have been a return. But given the nature of how I understand instruments, can work on them myself, I still kept it anyways, because I want to see how the guitar would progress after the 5-6 months of casually playing it, once I got the little issues dealt with it. And for the most part I have. Though I'm just noticing I have a slightly raised bridge pin here. Again, when you start getting nitpicky about instruments, all these things make a difference. Another thing I will state about this guitar, again, as I mentioned, I changed the string outs. The strings out. And here's the previous strings. They are, at the time, I thought they were not bad sounding. I felt that it gave the guitar a lot of mid-brightness kind of presence to it. And it just seemed like it was lacking. I had a friend over who has a Martin or Taylor that has a slight issue with it, which sounded slightly better than this guitar, and even he said he thought that it sounded like pretty dead in the bass range. So I gave these strings a try. I would say that they're definitely more on the lighter gauge. I'll say, for example, there is the 54 string, low E. That's the low E on the I think they were like D'Addario coated or something like that, or Nano Web or whatever it was coated. But as you can hear in the beginning of the video, when I went to these 12 through 54 Ernie Ball Earthwoods phosphor bronze strings, the bass came out of the guitar that it was lacking, and just everything seemed like it upped itself in a notch. Onboard sound system actually sounds pretty good. Played it through my Boss Katana's 2's acoustic setting, and it didn't sound like piezo system so much as more like a natural acoustic, like as if like there was an actual mic in here. So that's a nice little bonus on this. Only other issue I had with this guitar as well too was, I guess because it was still in February, it was sitting there on my chair beside me, and I'd be sitting here watching TV, and I would hear crackle, crackle, crack, crack, and I was just like going, what the hell's going on? So it was adjusting this. So I don't know where it came from before Amazon or how it got to Amazon and then got to my place, but it was like taking like almost 2 weeks before it was climatizing. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for an acoustic. But again, once I did the things to make this guitar more playable and the climate changing in it occurred, or whatever the term was, because I haven't used it very long. So anyways, the guitar is now worth it. I would say if you can get this from, say, Sweetwater with the 55-point inspection, I would say go for it. It feels very, very comfortable onto the body. It's got just enough depth. If you want to play up past the 12th fret, you have that ability to do so. I have fairly large hands, and at first I thought the fingerboard was a little narrow, and in the end I ended up finding out it was just the right size. So just to kind of give you an idea, like with the size of my hand, the neck just kind of seems to be in a right position. Form a chord. There's a D chord. So overall, I've been happy with the guitar. Again, thanks again to the Amazon system that allows you to pay monthly payments. I was able to get the guitar, and so I know that is available on Amazon Canada. It's available through Amazon Canada, Amazon's own financing. Amazon USA, I know, has their own different kind of financing. I'm not 100% sure on that one exactly, but if you can't afford to pay the outright amount, it's great to have the option to be able to put a first payment down and then pay monthly, whether it be 3 months, 5 months. I think I've seen even like 7 and 9 month terms that they can do depending on the item and the item's price. Again, also, it's not applicable to all things. If I understand from someone I know on Amazon, he basically informed me, he said that the Amazon special in-house financing only applies to some items when they are an actual a newly released item. So there's some type of special agreement. For example, Fender has payment plan stuff on Amazon Canada. Trying to think. Just various things from various technologies or items in life you can do payments on, including Amazon's own branded products. So again, that is the Washburn Bella Tono S9V acoustic. And it is a thumb up to me. And a very good buy. Even though there are some options out there that might be slightly more expensive, slightly more cheaper, but again, give one a try. If it has the stock strings, I would suggest maybe, changing them out for a set of your own strings that you actually like, and see if they actually make an improvement in how the instrument sounds. So with that said, thank you for watching my video and review, 6-month review of the instrument. And I hope you are all well. Talk to you later. Bye for now.